Welcome to Shaky 411. So this week I'm going to do a press conference of the Las Vegas Raiders.
See a guy like Aiden,
Roman's getting him.
normally pretty even emotionally, get fired up and get excited. Well, as a coach, does that excite you?
Well, what we did today is we turned the clock down on him. We started the clock a lot shorter, and so it just made it really hard on him. And we're just trying to make it as difficult as possible. Turn the noise up and all of that. So he got a little frustrated by it. I told him we'll slow the clock down because it was kind of unrealistic. We gave him an 18-second clock, so it made a difference. But yeah, he's really feisty, and he cares a whole lot that he's serving everybody properly, and everybody's relying on him to make the call and get us going and all that. And so the fact that he takes pride in that and it pisses him off sometimes, ain't nothing wrong with that.
You felt that Heidi was not just out today, or?
Yeah, I just felt his hamstring a little bit. It isn't a pull necessarily, but he felt it enough. As soon as we get those messages, we stop the guy. We don't want to get to the next level too fast.
How do you feel the offensive line's coming along?
I think they're getting a good feel for one another. I think it feels like there's some continuity. Colton is doing a terrific job. I'm really fired up about what Jordan's doing in the middle, and so it feels pretty solid right now. There's still room for competition on it and all, but at this point, we're feeling pretty good.
Dylan is a guy that since he's got drafted, he's been a starter and he's Mr. Consistent. Would you give us your thoughts on Dylan Parham, please?
Yeah, it's interesting you bring him up. He was pissed today. He got mad at the defense getting after the running backs real late in the plays and all that. And if you notice, I was in the huddle with him. I just let him keep going, keep barking, because he was just showing who he is and how he cares and all that. He's tough. He's physical. He moves well. We don't mind putting him on the edge on some situations when we can. He's doing a good job.
Tyree Wilson, he's had a solid camp and he's shown up his name. We're playing him outside, inside today. His presence was really helpful. What kind of progress have you seen?
Steady progress. The whole camp, he's been doing a solid job. We've called on him in a number of ways to keep going and keep pushing. We're really trying to make sure that we put him in the right spots that takes advantage of his skills and his comfort and so that he can play at his best. So we have moved him around quite a bit. And so that continues. He's a really talented kid, and we just got to get him out there where he can do some good stuff.
We did see Raheem out there today.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't know that he wasn't going to be there today. I missed it. That's my fault.
You don't know. But has it been your experience when it came time to make your cuts and get your roster finalized that you found a way to break the news to guys who really worked hard in camp, but just simply there wasn't room for them?
I don't think that there's I haven't found in all of the times we've had to face that, I haven't found really the right way to do it other than just tell them exactly what you feel. And it's not always what they want to hear, but I try to come as clear to them as I can, tell them exactly what took place and why, and give them good reasoning, because I know as soon as they walk out that door, their mind is going a million miles an hour, and they're trying to figure out why, what can I do, what's next, and what's going on. And I feel for every one of them. And so just tell them straight up what the situation was, what the opportunities are, because they ain't ever over. Guys come back to us all the time, and so there is always, to me, there's always a positive look at it. It's not like see you later forever. That's not how we talk. These guys that are in this meeting room right here, they deserve to be part of this club. They have given everything they've got. I love the way that they've fought through maybe their old habits, old ways to join us and be part of the mentality that we're standing for here. And they feel like they're our guys. So when we have to do that, I'm going to try to open the avenue so that they have a sense of how they could wind up coming back to us. And it happens all the time. So we'll see.